Hi traders, in this video we're going to be taking a look at how did we achieve 133.26% return over all these years past the 2-year drawdown using the 3-step model and also the 3 SSR strategy principles. This and more in this trading video. Hi traders, it's Up here, founder of MasterTheMarkets, Elite Trades Conference and the Traders Open Day. So we will quickly dive in over here into looking at all these results of this cumulative track record that we have done it transparently. Remember that every single thing that we have done over here, we have done it trade by trade breakdown as well, which is done by our live trading team. This is shared on a Dropbox folder just for our MTM members. And you can see that everything is logged in transparently, right? So it's just not punching in numbers every day. This goes out in real time as well, okay? So you can see that for each of the strategies, and then we accumulate it, and then we're seeing it over here over the last 10 years, as you can see, okay? We should log every single trade. Now, as you can see, the first month that we looked at, we already started off with a small loss, but of course we kept on going with consistent execution over here. And you see some months are bigger months, which overrides all the small losses. Very important thing in trading. And then over here, you can see another big win there as well. That's on one strategy. We ran 3 strategies in the beginning years in 2012, 13. And you can see there, the beginning years was really good. We made nice 20% return every year. This is all end of day strategies, right? Because most of our clients are working full time, 9 to 5 and business owners. So they're all end of day strategies where we've done the research, they just execute it all from an educational perspective that we have giving this and showing this in real time that the strategies and the principles work. But then you see traders, what then happened is in 2014, the profit returns actually reduced quite a bit, 3.73. In 2015, it actually went into quite a bit of a drawdown, 12.34%. And then it carried on into 2016 as well. Now, what gave us the conviction and the persistence to keep on going? We still kept going. And some of you might say, oh, why did you let the drawdowns, carry on for over 2 years? Because when we compared it according to our maximum drawdown, right, over the last few years that we've done the back testing, it didn't exceed it. The strategy hadn't decayed yet. Not only that, traders, also because remember that we don't really have like big budgets like hedge funds of billions of dollars, right? So what we are really doing through the collaborative effort, we are reinvesting the revenue that we make through our training company into the research, right? Which is what I'm going to be talking about later on the 3-step model. So that's why sometimes it takes us quite a bit of time to really like test it, research it, change the systems and all of that, right? So it's a combination of factors. So that's why it took us about quite a bit of time in over 2 years to really then change those strategies. And we went into 2017, still a little bit of drawdown, still testing and all of that. And then 2018, we came back up strong again, 20%, 5.73. And then our real big turn was actually in 2022, right? Where we made 73.34% return. Okay, really big game changer over there. And then finally in 2023, we made about 9.05. Now, what are the main things that you can learn from actually the drawdown periods? As professionals, we really always focus on the drawdown periods. What can we learn from them? The main thing is, the first thing when you go through a drawdown period, I would say always stop and review. Okay, that's the first thing you need to do. The second thing is that there are 3 types of maximum drawdowns that you need to be always aware of according to your testing. Okay, this is what we teach in Traders Basecamp package as well. Remember to have all that listed down, like monthly, trade by trade, your loss cluster, all of that, right? In point number 2. Always keep monitoring that. The upside will always look after itself. The final thing is, you should always, a mark of a true trader is his persistence and his passion in trading. And that is exactly us. And what really drives us is in our mission, our commitment to our mission to spread the truth of trading, not like the hype of it, that you can make 1,000, 2,000 pounds a week and all that. No, teaching in terms of principles that can be used for any strategy, and also how to actually troubleshoot it when it's not really working. Okay, those are the important skills that you need to learn, which is lifelong. Right, so that's what we actually did. Now, in terms of coming back into what we exactly did over the 2 years when it went through the drawdown, is a 3-step process, as I mentioned. Okay, so if I go back to here, a bit of space to draw, what we really did was we did a research, right? So we researched back, we stopped it, we reviewed it, we researched back, went back to the drawing board, researched our systems, why they're not working, why they're decaying, what is the reason for the drawdown. So that's the research. The next thing is then we then start to tweak it, optimize it, right? Change a few parameters, see how the testing works back again, and then we go live. And then after that, we monitor it, okay, in real time. Now, one more thing, traders, that we actually found when we actually were monitoring it and were optimizing it to the first 2 steps. One key thing in number 3 is what we found is, especially in 2022, what created the big jump over here, which was 73.34%, was the third thing. In terms of monitoring, we found out that diversification is the most important thing. In 2022, we just didn't trade currencies alone anymore. We then expanded into indexes, commodities, equities, and all sorts. Everything that we teach actually can be applied to any instrument that you may do, futures, options, anything, any kind of trading methodology can always be applied because we teach on principles. Right, so that's the three-step model, I would say: research, optimize, and diversify, right? Which you've seen in 2022, and monitor it along as well. Now, the other thing is, all of these strategies, usually we get a usual question is, what kind of strategies are they? Are they intraday? They're all end-of-day strategies, right? So it doesn't interfere with your daytime work. But the principles from here, you can always build intraday strategies if you guys are interested in that. And we have loads of them as well, okay? And they are very conservative. What we're showing here, 1% risk. There's no compounding over here at all. Of course, if you're compounded, there will be much more returns to do over there. But keep it simple. That's all we have done. And also, in terms of new strategies that we always look at before we go live onto bigger accounts like 500,000, million, 5 million, 10 million, we always start off with a very small account, like about £2,000, what we call the proof of concept account. Okay. Now, let me just show you. Recently, we just started publishing that on FX Book as well. Let me just show you that. Okay, over here, you can see that that is a real account over here, right? And the track record is verified. Trading privilege is verified. You can see it's 32.76% up, 31.74 after swap charges, commission charges all taken off. And you can see that's the graph over there. This part, you see, was a steep increase, came back down, then after that, then steady increase over here from the research. We've done another video on this, so do check that one out where we analyze this in detail. But this is how we look to do and test the strategies before scaling up. That's the whole methodology. You can all see every single trade, all the 79 trades, all published in real time, right? What gives us the conviction in them is strong principles. That actually brings me to the last part, actually, which is the 3 SSR points, okay? The 3 SSR points, traders, the 3 SSR points, right, is what we use to develop these strategies. The first point we always say is think open equity. That's how we have developed all our strategies, right? So if you don't understand the terminology open equity, please go and check our videos where we explained about all of this. There's tons of them on YouTube and TradingView. The other thing also is think in terms of probabilities, so that you just don't think about one trade. As I've mentioned to you guys, all of this we have accumulated over here is just not based on one trade. Every single thing is logged onto our journal, as you can see over here, right? And even in 2023 as well, every single year, we just log every single trade. So always remember that, right? That every single thing, think in terms of probabilities, it's just not based on one trade. All right. So then the last thing I want to tell you is think in terms of edge, right? Your edge, your strategy edge. All right. That's what you should be looking at. Now, in terms of that, what do I really mean by edge? you always got to keep thinking, why must your strategy continue to work? Okay. What will keep it sustainable, scalable, and reproducible? These are the things you got to keep reflecting on. Okay. Even when it's in a profitable mode. Those are the three SSR points. Sustainable, scalable, reproducible strategy points on which we develop all these strategies and gives us the conviction to keep producing them in real time, in full transparency. The final thing what I want to leave you with is, traders, most important thing in publishing these results, giving you the motivation, the sustenance, the momentum to keep going with your consistent execution and your conviction in your trading system is hang around professionals, right? Hang around professionals. That's very important. And also the principle which is success in any endeavor that you do is the consistency and not giving up. Okay. And also towards living your passion. Trading can be maybe a means to living your passion, or trading could be your passion itself. So whatever it is, have that consistency, not giving up towards living your passion, and hang around professionals towards that. Very, very important. We're already doing it. And if you need any help, we're always ever ready here to serve you. And as we always say, traders, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.